See you there. I'm Juliana and welcome to my channel. You're watching the behind the scenes episode of my country music radio show. Keep on watching. This is the radio voice of Kutztown University, KUR Kutztown. Hello and good evening. It is Monday night and you are listening to Kutztown's Country. I am your host, Juliana Jablonski, and I hope you all are having a wonderful start to your week so far this week. We had our college IBS radio awards this past weekend, and it was quite an interesting experience, and maybe we'll talk a little bit more about that later on. Kutztown's Country was nominated to win an award at those said radio awards, and it was for Facebook. Unfortunately, we didn't win, but it, of course, was an honor to be nominated. Today, we started off the show with Tyler Farr's song, A Guy Walks Into a Bar. Coming up next, we have a song by Billy Currington titled Donut. Here it comes. This is the radio voice of Kutztown University, KUR Kutztown, and you just heard Billy Currington with his song Donut. Right now, I have an announcement for you all from the KUR Notebook. Attention KU community. The KU Orchestra will be performing in Schaefer Auditorium at 7:30 p.m. this Thursday, March 7th. The concert is free and open to the public. KU Orchestra Concerto Competition winners Susie Francis and Nicholas Gomez Amin will also be featured. This message of community interest brought to you by the radio voice of Kutztown University, KUR. All right, here we've got a good show coming up for you all today here on the radio voice of Kutztown University. You are listening to Kutztown's Country. Coming up next, we have Brantley Gilbert with his song Rocking Chairs. Here it comes. So, just to give you a little bit of inside information, we all get a program log, and this is kind of what the log looks like, and it's just kind of an outline of every single thing you have to air or do during your radio show. So, like, it will automatically play our legal ID and news for us, and then it kind of has if you have to play traffic or different things. So I have to play traffic during my show, so I have to make sure I check the box that says I played the traffic, and then it says when to play certain music, or if you have to play a specific announcement. All of that's on here, and the cool thing is that I'm a program director here at KUR, so I get to review everyone's air checks when, like, new people come in. They make like a half-hour recording of what they want their show to sound like, and so I get to listen to that, get new shows approved, and really cool things like that. I get to schedule everyone's shows, and so when people want to have their show, it's crazy times. People are fighting for the hot times. I used to always have morning shows, and so this is the first time I'm ever having a night show, so it's definitely been different and been a lot of fun. So I like to think of Mondays as country music days because obviously my show is on Monday night, so I always try to wear like usually a band shirt, like sometimes I wear my Lee Brice or my Luke Combs or Michael Ray, Dan and Shay stuff. So today I just have a simple country sweet top on, but I always try to dress the part, and I was wearing cowgirl boots just to get in the spirit of the show. This is the radio voice of Kutztown University, KUR Kutztown. Hello and good evening, and you are listening to Kutztown's Country. I'm your host, Juliana Jablonski, for this evening, and you just heard Trent Harmon with his song, You Got 'Em All, and right before that was Carrie Underwood with Something in the Water. And as I read those two names, Trent Harmon and Carrie Underwood, one thing came to mind, that last night was the return of American Idol with Lionel Richie, Katy Perry, and Luke Bryan, a country singer, as the judges, and that was last night. It returned with they used to have American Idol, and then they did their like 15th and farewell season, and that's when Carrie Underwood was on, and Trent Harmon won the 15th and farewell season. But now they're back, and so they're saying it's their second season of American Idol now. I guess that's how they're doing it. So it started last night, and it'll be again this Wednesday. So that was something I was looking forward to. So on this little bit of a behind the scenes of my radio show tour that I'm giving you, the first thing I guess I should talk about, ooh, the chair is creaking. The first thing I should probably talk to you about a little bit is our soundboard that I will share with you in just a moment. And this is all the buttons and the keys and everything that makes the volume go up or turn the mic on and things like that. So, like I said, here is what the board looks like. Up here shows the audio levels, and you kind of want to be in that green to yellow to make sure your music is at the right level. And even down here, what is playing our music. We even have a little KUR sticker, and it has a little arrow here and an arrow here for where your little keys need to be. And we have little notes that tell us which computer plays which, and which thing turns on which microphone. This is the radio voice of Kutztown University, KUR Kutztown. Hello and good evening. Thank you for tuning in with me on this Monday night. You're listening to Kutztown's Country. You just heard Chris Young with his song I'm Coming Over, and then we had a request from my dad this evening for some Luke Combs, so we played one of his, I guess, lesser-known songs, Honky Tonk Highway by Mr. Luke Combs. Coming up, we've got a song by Lee Brice, but to get into a little bit of country music news this afternoon, well, like I was saying earlier, American Idol returned last night, and of course I'm always loving the country singers they have, and there was a man by the name Tyler Mitchell who is all over country music news websites today. It says Tyler Mitchell impresses with soulful Vince Gill cover. Watch. So if you go anywhere on the internet, it's on American Idol's YouTube page, I believe. You can check out his country music cover. So of course I'm rooting for all the country music people on American Idol. And then in some other country music news, just today it says Trace Adkins and Clint Black announce Hits, Hats, and History Tour. So they are starting their joint tour in May, I believe, through August. So if you are a big Trace Adkins fan, check out if he will be near you. So if you look at this computer here right next to me, I don't know if you can see, this is just the computer where we have to log all of our music. We just write the artist, what we're playing, and what songs, so the program director like me can make sure that what you're playing, what you're writing matches up what you're actually playing on the radio. So if you follow Kutztown's Country on Facebook, which you should, I was nominated to win an award, so obviously it's pretty good. But if you do follow me, usually during my show, I'll like take a cute selfie of me in the studio. I will post whatever weather is going on outside this window right behind me here. So this is the famous weather window.
No, you can't leave someone. No, you can't leave someone.
In our log, there's a spot here that says KU Notebook, and this is our fancy KU Notebook, and in here are a bunch of different announcements we get to read at certain times on the air. So usually it says pick the one on the top, but usually I kind of go through and read which ones I feel like reading, because sometimes there's like words I feel like I might not be able to say, or different things like that. So let's see. Or like I like to do ones that like I would go to, so I can like talk about the event. Ooh, there's a drag show coming up, so I'll announce that because I want to go. This is the radio voice of Kutztown University, KUR Kutztown. Hello and good evening, and you are listening to Kutztown's Country. Right now, I have an announcement for you all from the KUR Notebook. This is the radio voice of Kutztown University, KUR Kutztown. Hello and good evening for the final time tonight. This is Kutztown's Country and I am your host, Juliana Jablonski. Thank you so much for tuning in with me this evening. Be sure to tune in next Monday it is spring break next Monday. I'll be on a beach about this time next week, so don't tune in to Kutztown's Country next week, but the following week, yes, tune in to Kutztown's Country Monday night from 5 to 6. We've got one last song to close out tonight's show, so I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend and enjoy your weekend. And students here, be sure to enjoy your spring break. I'm going to Florida and I am excited to be in the sun and the warmth. I had to dig my car out of the snow today. It was crazy. So hopefully you all had a better start to your week than that. So today, to close out, we're going to listen to Thomas Rhett and Life Changes. Have a wonderful rest of your night, and this has been Juliana with Kutztown's Country.